Hey, welcome back to my channel, and we are on to a whole new series. This is right now. This channel is called Live to Explore. We're exploring anime right now, and why are we? I've been kind of a fan of anime for a while. I've enjoyed things like Death Note, and I'm actually in the middle of. I've restarted the series Death Note because I watched that horrible live action one. Got to drive that one out of my mind. So I'm rewatching Death Note on Netflix. I've also watched Black Butler, great one. What's it? Attack on Titan. I just we're working our way through the second season on that. Finally getting to that. So what's going on here? What are we doing? Well, my son and I. Okay, he's my 14-year-old son. I'm the 47-year-old old fart. We both kind of like anime. We have different tastes in anime, but for the most part, we both like it. So we have a little bit of a challenge going on. Now, this channel here that I'm using has been a bit of a dumping ground for me, but I want to make it dedicated. I want to dedicate it to this kind of thing, which is going to be anime and television reviews. Okay, that's what I'm going to do for a while here on this. And my son and I have a challenge going on. What we're doing is who can grow their channel the fastest. I only have a few followers on this, so I think it's pretty fair. He has next to none because he hasn't done much of anything. And this is kind of one of the ways I'm going to encourage him to get some going with his channel. Okay, and so which one of us is going to grow faster? Now I'm going to throw a link up to his at the end of the movie of this one here, so that you have a chance to see what he's doing, and make sure you like and subscribe to his channel. Because we're kind of grading based on how fast we grow, not where we end up, just how fast we grow. What's my goal with this? Well, we just got a subscription to Crunchyroll, and I'd like to pay for that. Okay, $7 a month shouldn't be too big of a deal with YouTube. We're not doing anything controversial here. We have two animes we're going to be doing once a week. Okay, each one once a week. The intention is to upload on Friday night and Saturday. Okay, so you're going to see new videos on Friday and Saturday. We're still kind of working out the details here. One from him, one from me. We're going to be reviewing the same episodes. Okay, he chose one. I'm choosing the other show that we're going to be doing. Okay, so you're going to see two very different kinds of anime. Okay, so the first one that we're doing here, and again, this was his choice, and it is YuGiOh Vrains. Okay, so we're starting at the very beginning of that. I want to talk a little bit about that today, and so the show that I wanted to add into this whole thing is called 91 Days. Okay, so be sure to follow along with those. If you're on Crunchyroll, you can watch those with us. Right now we are doing Vrains. Okay, that's what we're doing tonight. What is Vrains? Vrains is part of the YuGiOh series. It is actually, I've got a little bit of fandom up here, so I can talk real briefly about it. It's the 6th YuGiOh anime series and the 5th main spin-off series. So this began airing May 10th, 2017. So it is pretty recent. It has about 19 episodes in so far, so we've got a lot of ground to cover. We might pick it up from just one a week to 2 a week, depends on how the schedule works and what's going on, just to try to pound through these a little bit faster rather than take 6 months to go through. Well, I'm serious. 20 episodes. Call it 20 episodes. 4 episodes. That's 5 months worth of work right there. You may not want to hang that long. I don't know. So we'll see. I mean, now here's the thing. YuGiOh is not my first choice. It's not my favorite kind of show. It's just something that I've really haven't gotten that much into. Will this win me over? Will this turn me into a YuGiOh fan? Who knows? Now, the 191 Days, I'm going to give you a real brief synopsis and the concept. This is a totally different kind of anime. This anime is set in Prohibition days. During that time, there's no high technology. There is no magic going on in this one. This is pure story and vengeance and things like that. So, on to what we're doing here tonight, which is YuGiOh Vrains. The show opens up has these AIs are happening, and they're kind of blobs of color in a way. They're humanoid looking. There's an orange one, a yellow one, and our hero is the purple one. Okay, and he's an Ingus. I don't know what that means yet. Ignis. I'm going to be looking that kind of stuff up later on, hoping to get some more information as we go. But he's an AI. Okay, there's this group called the Knights of Hanoi, is what they're called, and the Knights of Hanoi want the information that is contained with the AIs. The AIs reside in this place called the Cybers, Cyberse. Okay, Cybers, and so these guys are there, and right here at the very beginning of the very first episode, our hero, our AI hero, is named Ingus. He protects the Cybers and hides it away. Okay, and he comes out of this whole kind of damaged. He's nothing left but an eye, just a little segment of himself. The rest of him is destroyed. Okay, so then we shift over real quick. 5 years later. We're in a city called Den City. I had to look it up because it doesn't say anything about it in the first episode. Den City is where they are. And this is where the whole YuGiOh thing is happening. And apparently this is a very high-end network happening. And so we have our hero, our human hero here is a kid named Yusaku Fujiki. Okay, is his name. He's the main protagonist, and he's a high school kid. Okay, so they're fighting the duels, the YuGiOh duels. If you've been following, I'm not going to explain the whole thing. I'm kind of hoping you've watched a little bit of this. I watched a handful of episodes. I am a parent, sit down with my boy, and I do like anime, so I've watched them with him. But the duels are held in the Link Vrains, which is what this city uses for their whole thing, and it's all run by an actual company called Soul Technologies. Okay, there's word that Ingus has arrived here 5 years later. Somehow he's made it here, or he's been residing the whole time. They're finally figured out that he's there. Don't know for certain yet. So Soul Technology wants to find him. Okay, but our hero is Yusaku Fujiki. Now let me tell you a little bit about this guy. He is his big thing is he is fighting the Knights of Hanoi. Okay, the Knights of Hanoi are trying to do chaos. They're trying to cause. I got a notebook here with actual notes. I haven't even looked at it yet. Anyway, that's going to throw me off. So the Knights of Hanoi are trying to cause problems. They're trying to take over the entire network. They're trying to be the big guys on the block, and Soul Technology is the big guys on the block. So our hero here, Yusaku, his game player name is Playmaker. Okay, how original? It's his name. Okay, so as always, nobody knows who he is, and so he's using old technology though with actual cards in the deck. Link Vrains, you have special dueling wristband things. Okay, that are linked up with Soul Technology. So that you can actually, do your battle without actual pulling cards. Okay. So he's using an old system though. Our Playmaker Yusaku is using old system. So anyway, without further ado, he goes into this. The idea is our AI friend Ignis. Like I'm talking about, like Angus from. AC/DC. So he's there to try to fight. He's trying to hide. And Soul Technology is doing a huge scan to try to find him, and they're scanning the entire network. When they do that, the network security goes down when they're doing that, and of course the Knights of Hanoi jump in and wreak havoc, trying to find the same AI because they want the Cybers. Okay, which also so does Soul Technology, because without the Cybers, the whole network is reducing in efficiency. It's now actually down 30% in efficiency, which, okay, I use Comcast. I understand that. So anyway, so the Knights of Hanoi is breaks in through the firewall, and he's riding his dragon, which is, I'm assuming, is one of his dueling creatures. He would actually be a card and capture and everything. But our hero finds a way to capture the AI, and in the end, he's using he starts writing a data storm at the end. Okay, so Data Storm, more stuff about that real quick. It's the concept of speed duel. Hopefully you've watched enough of that to understand it. The concept of the speed duel is the faster you go, the more powerful a creature you have. Maybe it's that way, maybe it isn't this way. Supposedly there's anyway, he's writing the Data Storm and the data wins. So we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, that was the very first episode. Of course, it stopped before any real duel happened. That's going to be in the second, probably the third, maybe the fourth episode for the whole duel. That's one of the things I always issues I always had with Yu-Gi-Oh! Was the fact that it really takes a long time to get things going. That's why they can have 19 episodes and 20 episodes in one season. So anyway, so let's see. Is it going to win me over? Have you watched this yet? Tell me, give me an idea. Be sure to subscribe and be sure to check out right here where you're going to see a link to Gastera right there. So Gastera is the name of my son's channel. Be sure to check it out and be sure to like and subscribe both our channels. We'll see which one grows faster. It's going to be a lot of fun. God bless you. Have a great day, and I'll talk at you later. This is the Talking Head. Live to explore. Moving on.